Welcome to No Nonsense Guy SA.
Away massacres, bootfighters, mabroos, the whole nine yards. Whatever your greeting is, wherever you're from, hey, send it to me. Let me hear it. Well, welcome back to the No Nonsense Guy SA, where we shoot straight, metaphorically, that is, of course. Because unlike some people that we know who pull the trigger and don't know what the consequences are, So let's talk about the red beret in the room, shall we? Yes, we're talking about none other than Julius Malema, Commander-in-Chief of the EFF, Revolutionary-in-Chief of Twitter space, and now alleged firearm enthusiast. So, how did we get here, and why am I talking about this? Picture this. It's July 2018. Ndatsane Sisa Dukshe Stadium is packed to the rafters with 30,000 EFF supporters gathered for what was meant to be a political rally, not a live action version of Call of Duty. So amid the roaring crowd, a video pops up online showing what appears to be Julius Malema firing a gun. Sorry, a toy gun into the air. Cowboy style nogal. Fast forward to 2025, and Malema, along with his bodyguard, Adriaan Snyman, stands trial for allegedly discharging a firearm in public. Imagine if it was me and not the jelly tot. They plead not guilty. Julius claims it was just a toy, which, given his political positions, wouldn't be the first time he's played with make-believe. But anyway, what's happening with the case so far? Well, the prosecution's entire case hinges on a single video downloaded from social media. Yep, Twitter justice at its finest. There were tens of thousands of people at the event, yet not one person has come forward to say, hey, yeah, I saw Julius fire a gun. And not one even. The defense, led by advocate Shane Matthews, is having a field day. He says the state hasn't proven that Snyman handed Malema a weapon, where you can actually see it in the video. There's no ballistic evidence, no cartridge casings, and no eyewitness accounts. Only a grainy video and a bunch of hypotheticals. And here's the kicker. The police are the complainants in this case. Yes, the police are the complainants. That's right. Not even the public. Not a scared rally goer, not even a traumatized pigeon. The SAPS watched the video online and said, right then, let's go and arrest this politician. So what does the law actually say? Well, let's get into the boring bit. It's a very important bit. The South African Firearms Law, okay? So according to Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000, it's a criminal offense to discharge a firearm in a built-up area or public place. Handle a firearm in a negligent manner, or supply a firearm to someone without a license. So if the state were to prove the firearm was real, loaded, and discharged by Malema, well then, Malema could face up to 5 years in the chukkie in a wonderful little orange suit, or maybe just a fine for discharging a firearm in public. Snyman could face additional charges for illegally handing over a firearm. And ironically, both could lose any firearm licenses they may have. Not that they'd be hunting blesbok at Nkandla anytime soon anyway, but it's a big but. If the gun wasn't real, the entire thing goes poof. Kind of like an EFF economic policy under scrutiny, you know? So let's now zoom out. Isn't it funny how this case has only resurfaced years later? Again, remember, could it be that political theatre is alive and well in South Africa, and this court battle is just another act? Lawfare? Who would do that? And isn't it just a little too convenient that no physical damage, no bullets, no injuries were ever recorded? What's next? Charging someone for miming a crime? Well, maybe the toy gun is real. Maybe it's not. Maybe Malema just wants to feel like Rambo for a moment. Whatever the case, when it comes to accountability in SA politics, it often feels like we're playing a game of musical cells. See what I did there? And the music always stops right before anyone important gets arrested. So, what's our final thought here? Well, let's have a look. Will Malema get or Snyman walk? Or will they both walk? Let's be honest. Unless a surprise witness drops from the sky, or a CSI Madantsane finds a bullet lodged in a stadium floodlight, the odds of a conviction are lower than the EFF's economic growth projections. If Malema gets off, it will be yet another case of a high-profile Teflon politics, where nothing sticks. If he doesn't, well, it might be the first time a red beret ends up behind bars, well, since the Bolsheviks anyway. But until then, we wait for Judgment Day, which is the 29th of September 2025, when the court will tell us if this toy story has a twist in the ending. That's it for today. Again, I'm your no-nonsense guy. Remember, we don't just report the news. We call out the nonsense, one bullet, toy or not, at a time. Hit like, follow, share. Share it with someone who's tired of politicians playing cowboy on our watch. Share with anyone, like it. Until next time, stay sharp, stay honest, peeps, and stay no nonsense. Remember, God gave you an absolutely wonderful brain. It's time we all started to use it. Bless you. Until next time, take care.